Alright, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's Super here and welcome to another Mortal Kombat 1 video. This might be a long one, so I'm gonna speed up the intro, but what I'm doing today is I'm gonna be going through every single character in MK1 and rate all the skins that I have for that specific character. So leave a like on the video. Let's do this. This might take a while, but I do. Oh my god, just right here already off the bat, this is gonna be a really high rating, probably 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. This is a gorgeous skin for Katana, but we're gonna go in order. We're gonna start with Katana, go to Shang, go to Molina, go to Shao. You guys know the rest. All right, so let's go. I'm actually gonna go just pretty much in order here. Let me know down in the comment section, by the way, what your favorite skin is for any of the characters that I'm going to feature in the video, any other characters in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm going to tell you right now, my favorite skin in the game is the Season of Spectre Scorpion skin. I think that's... well, we'll get to that when we get to that, but let's check out this Katana action. Photo mode. How's photo mode? Oh, here we go. Okay. So the default Katana design, I think, looks really good. It looks elegant. I like the heels, even though yeah, she look at that. She has some style to her. Of course, she's royalty. Look, she actually lifts up her heel and is only on her tips. I like that. But I do like the costume. I do like the costume, but I don't think it's amazing. I think the tournament costume for MKX was like one of her best costumes ever, other than her classic designs. But I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10. I think 7 out of 10 is a good spot for this one. Obviously, we check out the different colors. Oh, I like that. I actually do like... Oh, I forgot that I had this. This is why we're going through the shaders. But I really like all the skins in this game that have a lot of tattoos for the characters. I just think it's a little bit unique, gives them a little bit more variety, because most of those characters wouldn't have that. Like Katana, for example, she wouldn't be covered in tattoos or have a face tattoo, stuff like that. But it's something unique that I think looks pretty cool. I still give it a 7 out of 10 because we're still... not much has changed. Same thing with this one. This is the one of the skins for the Season of Blood, I think it's called, the Natara season, pretty much. And yeah, I actually do like these costumes for the Season of Blood way more than these costumes right here. This was just literally a palette swap. You just put orange on every character and boom, you get your reward for that season, right, for the character. But this skin actually has some, more thought put into it. Blood dripping from the eyes. You have the blood markings on the skin. I like these a lot more. I'm still going to give it a 7 out of 10, though, for the costume. All right. So this skin right here, I just think it's amazing. I love this skin so much. This looks like a Queen Katana type of deal. Like this skin is just gorgeous. So I'm gonna give this skin a 9 out of 10 because I think there's skins that are better that are 10 out of 10s. And these are not just like giving a rating for like the specific character, because this will be a 10 out of 10 for Katana, but just over on the game. I give this a 9 out of 10. This is like right under the S tier of costumes. It's very close because I love it so much. Let's check out the other colors here. This is the default one right here. I like the white. I think I like the white, the shader that I have a little bit more here, but this one is cool too. Ooh, I like the purple stuff, rocking the Molina colors. But yeah, that costume is amazing. I love it. This one's really good too. Union of Light. I love the fact that they changed her hairstyle. Not because I don't like her hairstyle. I just think it's always good to have different looks for characters. And for female characters, hairstyle is something that could change their looks completely. So I actually like her hair the way she has it here. The costume is like alright. It's not as good as this costume. The costume is all right, but I think her hair kind of makes up for it. So I'm also give this a 7 out of 10. Yeah, she has a tattoo. She's rocking tattoos and everything, but the costume and the fact that this is the only color that's available is like, it brings it down a notch. If not, it probably would be an 8 out of 10 because I love her hair a lot. All right, so that's that. I mean, as far as the gear, I'm not really going to review the gears. It's more the skins, because I do think that Mortal Kombat 1 has really good skins. It's just not as many of them. But here we go. Shang Tsung, DLC character, so he really doesn't get much. We have his default skin, which I think is by far his best. Well, not by far, but I think it's his best looking skin. I just think it's really well put together. The color coordination is on point. I like the what are those, like, knives at the end of his gauntlet right there. I like that. It's just his default thing. I think it's his gear, right? Isn't it? Yeah, it's the gear that you could change. Wrist choppers. I like this one. I like the name of that. Plus, I like the way it looks. So I like his Wolverine claws. I actually love the color coordination. I really do. I like this skin a lot. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. 8 out of 10. Shang Tsung looking really good with that smug look on his face. This is the Shang Tsung who's been the most smug of all time, I think. And that's saying something, because Shang Tsung has always been smug. Now we got the Titan Shang Tsung right here, which I think... Let me see the shaders. This one is actually not bad, but to be honest, I think the Titan Shang Tsung costume from Mortal Kombat 11 looked way better than this one. It looked way better. This is, in my opinion, probably the best color. This one, he does have his tattoos, which I think look cool, and it's the black color, which I think that should have been the default for the Titan Shang Tsung color. Because it looks so good in MK11 with the black and gold. So I'm gonna bring this down a notch. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, because I don't think it's as good as like a Katana costume. I think it's a little bit above average. Average obviously is a 5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because it's a little bit above average, but it's not as good as the MK11 one. MK11 Titan Shang Tsung was better. Yeah, I like this costume a lot. We forgot to go to photo mode. We got to go to photo mode to at least once per character, right? Look at that smug son of a... All right, let's move on here. New era Shang Tsung. Molina. Ooh, look at that. I got the Hannibal Lecter Molina. All right, so let's start off with her default costume. Molina. I'm contemplating what to give the skin, because I think it's one of the best looking Molina skins of all time. It might be the best Molina skin ever, honestly. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. She looks sexy. She looks like a warrior. And she has some royalty with it. Look at that. Look at the dragon on the side. Yeah, I think this costume is perfect for Molina. All right, guys, I'm gonna do it. Hold on, let me take a sip of this first. I think I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, because I love it so much. As soon as I saw her costume, even in the teaser trailer, I'm like, damn, she looks gorgeous, just even with the mask on. And then you take her mask off, and before she turns into a Tarkatan, she looks gorgeous. And then she turns into a Tarkatan, she looks scary as fuck, but she's still hot. You know, you're kind of confused. But I just think this is a perfect mix of, you know, showing off some of her qualities, some of her features, while keeping her, you know, nice and classy. And, you know, to be honest, I love the hairstyle. I think the hairstyle is one of the biggest pros for me. I love that she has this side of her head shaved still, but she has her long hair. and it's sort of kept together really nicely with you know, that, I don't know, the scrunchie. I don't know what the hell you would call that, but yeah, this is a perfect Molina skin. I think, I don't know, because the MKX Molina skin, I think it's perfect too. Like, they've done a really good job with Molina skin. MK11 skin, I'm sorry, that was not it for me. With the short hair, it looked like, I don't know, it just looked weird. But this is like a complete polar opposite. I think this is a perfect Molina skin. So I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Obviously, you know, it doesn't matter what shader you put on this skin. It's gonna look good no matter what. It's gonna look good no matter what. Ooh, I love it. I love this one. I think the black one is probably my favorite color. Now, Molina would definitely be rocking the tattoos. You know, I could definitely see Molina rocking the tattoos. So I like I said, I like these skins that have the crazy tattoos all over their body and their face. It doesn't really change the rating of the costume for me, in my opinion, but it's just a little bit unique. But yeah, this skin is a 10 out of 10 for me. There's going to be a few 10 out of 10s, I think, because there's some skins in this game that I just like absolutely love. This skin right here, Union of Lights. I don't know how to feel about this one, because I think it looks pretty cool. I love her hair. I love her hair a lot. But I don't know. I think it's a little much with the shoulder pads and the like pants that sort of pop out like that. I don't know. I think it's a bit much right there. I don't know, guys. I don't think it's better than the Katana skin, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Whoops, I went back by accident. Now we got the Cannibal Killer right here. Where's the Jason one? Here we go. This is the Jason color, the Jason shader right here. This is a cool one, man. I give this an 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. It definitely fits Molina, that's for sure. With a straight jacket, it looks like she just broke out of her containment cell, broke out of her straight jacket, and is just eye gouging everybody. Man, this chick is crazy as hell. Look at that. She has one boot that's normal, and then the other boot is rolled up all the way to her, or I guess she has her jeans over the one boot like it should be. Then the other one, she put her jeans inside the long ass boots that she has. Man, that must be a pain in the ass to tie up, right? Look at these boots, guys. How do you zoom in? Look at these boots. This must be a pain in the ass to tie up. I actually have some boots that are like, you know, just casual boots that you wear. And I had to tie up 2 notches. I had to like twist them, tie up 2 notches. And that's a pain in the ass already for me. Just imagine that. But I love this. This was a Halloween themed costume, and it's perfect for Molina. So I give it an 8 out of 10. The costume is like, ooh, look at this color. I think the costume could use a little bit more improvement. Maybe they should have changed up her hairstyle and give her like a more crazy hairstyle and go over the top with it completely. But I like it. I give it an 8 out of 10. I do like the costume a lot. Can't beat the default Molina skin, but all right, we're going from left to right here. General Shao. To be honest, he looks like Shao Kahn. He looks like Shao Kahn. So I really can't give this skin too high of a rating because he looks badass. Don't get me wrong. He looks really cool. But I never really liked the giant horns, to be honest, guys. I don't know. I never liked the giant horns. It's going to look cool with the third costume. It really is. But with his normal General Shao costume, especially in the story mode without a mask, I didn't really like the giant horns too much, you know? I know why they did it. They explained it in the story mode, or they explained why he has the giant horns in the story mode, but I don't know. As far as the skin, though, the skin is just, you know, General Shao. So, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because it doesn't wow me. It really doesn't. He just looks like General Shao. It actually looks a little cooler like in game. But we have a really good General Shao coming up. Not this one. Ugh. Ugh. Put a mask back on, or put that sick ass Executioner hoodie that you're gonna have next. This is a 4 out of 10. I don't like the skin at all. It's below average. It's below average. 4 out of 10. Let's move on. Now this skin. Woo! Holy shit. You run into this General Shao and you know you are fucked. This General Shao skin is the shit. Order of Darkness, General Shao. God damn, this skin is so good. This is a 10 out of 10 skin for me. This is 100% a 10 out of 10 skin. Now, look at the horns. Now the horns look intimidating. Now the horns look intimidating with that hoodie on. Especially the color coordination. Look, it doesn't matter which one it is. This one, he looks more like the devil. This one, he looks more like the Grim Reaper. It doesn't matter. He's still intimidating no matter what. It doesn't matter what color it is. I prefer this one because he looks like a straight up executioner about to take care of his victim. I love this costume so much. One of my favorites in the game. Definitely one of the best. One of my favorites in the game. I don't use any General Shao costume that's not this one. The only reason I would switch is if they gave him a specific costume for a specific season. And if I didn't like it, I would like make a video with it and then switch back. But yeah, this costume is really good, man. God damn, why couldn't they have this be General Shao from the start? But I understand why, because the other timeline General Shao is more like Titan General Shao, Titan-y. So yeah, this Order of Darkness General Shao is just so good. Oh, we got to go photo mode for this one. Woo-wee. Man. I don't know, but it is fucking awesome. I think the flames at the bottom is a little bit over the top. You know, it looks like some Hellboy type design from Injustice 2. I think if it would have been just pure black, it would have looked even better. And have like the tips be the like yellow fire. But I think the actual flame design is a little bit over the top. But I think it would look cooler if it was just all black. But the skin is still a 10 out of 10 for me. I love it. I love it. Tanya. Let me see. Tanya's design, you know, is pretty normal. I think it's pretty average, to be honest. I think it looks way better in the story mode than it does right here. In the story mode, you know, the costume stands out a little bit more. I do like the fact that they gave her a staff, and she has that like extended power up boost with it, and she uses like magical powers with it. I like that a lot. It's definitely not a bad costume. I just think it doesn't stand out too much. Her design in Mortal Kombat X, I think, was better overall. So I think it's above average, though. I don't think it's like a 5 out of 10. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Ooh, I like this. I like this costume a lot. Just rocking out with that Brazilian action. I like this skin a lot. Just the different color coordination, you know, or I guess the Brazilian colors, just make it stand out. I love the Brazilian national team. Always have, always will, since I was a kid. I'm talking about football, soccer, whatever you want to call it. So I've always been rocking with Brazil. Favorite player of all time, Ronaldo Nazário de Lima. And I am a sucker for the Brazilian flag, Brazilian colors. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I like it. Now, this skin right here, though. Hold up. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. This skin right here looks like a fucking badass warrior. This skin for Tanya, she looks like a straight up badass warrior that also has magical abilities. She just looks like the closer. She's the one that they send out in the last battle. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 because I think this skin right here is the best Tanya skin in the game. It's my favorite one. You guys saw I have it equipped. It's the one that I'm going to use when I eventually get to Tanya. And yeah, all these colors are good. Actually, maybe the orange one's not so much, but this one and this one, those are amazing. So 8 out of 10 for Tanya. Hold up. We gotta get a nice screenshot there for her. Yeah, this costume looks awesome. I love it. Let me know in the comment section, because I see a lot of people rocking the default Tanya. And don't get me wrong, like I said, it's good. It's a 6 out of 10 for me, a little bit above average. I don't see too many people rocking the Brazilian Tanya. I'm gonna be rocking that whenever I play her. But this costume, I think, is the best. All right, Mama Sindel. Start off from here. Her default design is, I think, a downgrade from MK11. I don't know what to give it, to be honest. I don't know what to give it because, in my opinion, it's a huge downgrade from MK11 Sindel. It's her design, her costume. I think she's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. She looks like royalty. But I think it's a huge downgrade from MK11. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 because I think it's a little bit above average, but it's nothing special. Even with the different colors, it doesn't really matter. You know, I became a huge fan of Sindel with MK11. I started calling her Mama Sindel, and I was a little bit disappointed with her actual like skin in this game. All right, this one's a little bit more casual, which I think it's a little bit worse than this one. Yeah, I think this is like a very, very average costume for Sindel. It's just her in her like casual clothing. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. This is a 6 out of 10. This is a 5. Now this one is really good. I love the fact that they gave her white eyes. The only problem that I have are the shoulders. I don't know why they had to go over the top with the shoulders. Let's check it out. The pointed shoulders, I think, were unnecessary. I think this costume is really good by itself. I really don't think they needed the shoulders. They could have just given her normal shoulders or exposed her shoulders a little bit, make it a little bit more sexy. But the, I don't know, like armor type shoulder, the pointiness, it brings it down just a little bit. This skin would be an 8 out of 10 for me, but I just don't like the shoulders. So I'm gonna bring it down to a 7. But in my opinion, this is her best costume. One of the biggest positives are the white eyes. I like the fact that they gave her white eyes. So 7 out of 10, Mama Sindel. You're still Mama Sindel, but definitely a downgrade from Mortal Kombat 11. All right, Rain. I don't know. This is a little controversial because some people don't like the mage look. They don't like the fact that they changed Rain up instead of having him look like a ninja or like a what would you call him in? I guess he still looks like a ninja in MK11. He's just more like undercover ninja, like a spy ninja with the hoodie and everything. I like that look a lot from MK11. I 100%. I will say that it's a downgrade. I think it's a downgrade. He looked better in MK11 because you have different looks for him. Right here, he only has one default look. Then he has this one right here, and I think he has this skin, but without the undead look. I think it's a huge downgrade compared to MK11, but that's just me. I still like the skin, but Rain was one of the better looking characters in MK11. And the fact that he was changed so much as far as the way he looks, I think is a huge downgrade with the costume. I still like it though. As far as costumes in MK1, I do still like the mask that they left him. He still kind of looks like a ninja, but not really. I don't know about those pointy shoes though, but everyone in this game has pointy shoes. I think every male character has pointy shoes. I don't know why they went with that design, but I'm pretty sure everyone has pointy shoes. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I don't rock with it too much, guys. This is the only one that I use because I think it's better than this. I think it's better than him without like his mage look, because the mage look still kind of looks like a ninja. Right here it looks like, you know, some guy wearing a mask to protect himself from COVID, and he's going out for a cosplay event or something. I don't know, but I really don't like the human, not the human look, but just the non-ninja look for Rain. He's always been the purple ninja, and he isn't that anymore. But at least with his default look, he still kind of looks like a ninja, just with you know, a staff. So I like his look better right here. You know what? I'm gonna give his like default look a 7 out of 10, because they still kept some of his ninja attributes that made him look like a ninja, but his other costumes I don't like. I'm gonna give this like a 4 out of 10. The other one without the undead look, 4 out of 10. Yeah, it just it's not really doing anything for me. But this look is better. Looking at it a little bit more, you know, I like the way the face looks with the hoodie, but it's not really a hoodie. Or wait, it is a hoodie, but then he has like this cape that's draped over one of his shoulders. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. They should have covered his arms and just made him look more ninja-like. Even though he's a mage, they could make him look like a ninja mage. I don't know. But yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. Hold on, let me actually go back to Reiko's like default look just for this. I gave him that weird looking mask. So this is Reiko's default look. Yeah, he looks traditional Reiko. A lot of people, I think, were happy with the way he looks. It would be cool to get more skins for Reiko though, because it would be cool to see him maybe with Shao Kahn gear, you know, or have him have, I don't know, I feel like he deserves at least one more skin. I feel like I could say that with everyone in this game. I think they deserve more skins, man. I don't know what it is. A lot of characters only have 2 skins. I know they're gonna add more skins via the seasons, you know, the invasion seasons and stuff, but I feel like a lot of characters deserve more skins. I think Reiko looks awesome. I give him an 8 out of 10 because he pretty much looks like classic Reiko, just with different hair. So I give him an 8 out of 10. He looks like traditional Reiko. It doesn't really matter what skin we put on him or what color. Obviously, I'm rocking with the undead one just because we barely got the skin, or I guess this is the season of blood. This skin, he looks a little bit more like a Spartan warrior, which, I mean, it doesn't really change that much. He's just covered up a little bit more traditional warrior like. But I like his default look because, you know, he just looks like Reiko. So I'm gonna downgrade this one. This one's a 6. Actually, this is a 5. It just looks, I don't know, it just looks like a traditional soldier. Right here, he looks like Reiko. He looks sick. So there you go. I'm gonna give Reiko's default look an 8 out of 10. All right, Smokey. Let's bring it back here to the default. All right, so at first I was a little iffy on the hair, but to be honest, I forgot about it. I forgot about, you know, the crop top, the short hair. I feel like they should have given him a spiky hair like the whole time. You guys remember the hair that Fujin had? I feel like they should have given him that hairstyle instead of the crop top that he has. But to be honest, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not bad at all. It's actually a good hairstyle. I would like to go see his barber because they hooked him up really well. They gave him layers too. Look at that. Nice. They layered his hair and everything. You need to go to a good barber for that, or a good stylist. So I think his hair looks good now. No problem with it. But I still feel they should give him spiky Fujin hair. But overall, the skin looks great. I actually really like the ninja skin for Smoke. He looks like a ninja. Like, he doesn't have to look like ninjas from the past. Just make him look like a fucking ninja. And he looks like one here. So I love this color a lot. I love it a lot. It's not like too crazy. Don't get me wrong. The costume still looks pretty basic. But he looks like Smoke. He looks like a ninja. So I'm going to give his costume in this game an 8 out of 10. I'm going to give him the same as Reiko because Reiko looks like Reiko. And we're happy with that. Smoke looks like Smoke, and I'm happy with that. To go into the 9 section and 10 section, it has to look like the character, but better. And I don't think he looks better here than he did in MK9 or in some of the other games. But he looks like Smoke, if that makes any sense to you guys. So I think he looks great, but I can't give it a 9. So I'm going to stick with an 8 out of 10 for Smokey with his default look. All right. Now this one right here is a 9 out of 10. You thought I was going to leave old Smokey hanging with an 8, huh? Not with the hoodie on. Now he looks better. He looks like Smoke, but he looks better. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It looks great. I love this color for Smoke. I love it. The default look is probably the only one I would give a 9 out of 10 though, because this one kind of downgrades it. You know, I like the little style and everything, but it makes it worse in my opinion. This color right here, the black or dark gray, whatever you want to call it, I think is the only 9 out of 10. Because it looks like Smoke, just better because of the hoodie. That's literally the only change. Well, the costume does change a little bit, but he looks like a ninja. He looks like Smoke. He looks better. So I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. It's really good. Really good. All right, Lord Raiden. Raiden is one of those characters where you really can't change up his costume too much, because then it won't look like Raiden. Even when he had the stripper costume from Injustice 2, well, it's not really a stripper costume. We just called it the Magic Mike costume because it showed off his chest and some of his abs. Even then, you're like, yeah, that's Raiden. It's kind of hard to change it up, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Wow, look at all these shaders for this Raiden color or costume. I have the undead one, the crazy fire one, but his default look, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about young Raiden. I know why they have young Raiden in the game, blah blah blah, but I'm so used to the old Raiden or dark Raiden. I don't know why they didn't give him a dark Raiden costume just to give him a dark Raiden costume. Just like an alt, right? That doesn't necessarily have to fit with anything in the game. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. I think it's just a little bit above average. I like some of the design choices that they gave him. I like the way the costume is constructed. I think it looks nice, but it's nothing special. This color right here looks awesome. And then Raiden with the tattoos, I think looks pretty cool too. So I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a little bit above average. This costume, nah, I don't like it. Even this one with the tattoos, I actually thought he had a soul patch here. I think the soul patch look actually downgrades this specific color. But I think this is a, yeah, this is like a 4 to me. I don't like it at all, especially these with the soul patch. It just looks weird. It doesn't fit Raiden at all. with this, even though I like, for the most part, most characters that have all the crazy tattoos and everything. For Raiden, it just looks kind of weird. So I'm gonna give this a 4. A 4 out of 10 for that. Yeah, Raiden needs some help, man. Give Raiden, give the champion of Earthrealm better costumes. All right, here we go. Now we're talking here. All right, so Lord Scorpion. Scorpion, his default look. I'm gonna give his default look a 7 because I think it's good, but it's nothing special. So I'm gonna give it a 7 because I know that we're gonna move to the 9s and 10s a little bit later here. So his default look is gonna be a 7. I think it looks good, but it's nothing special. I like it though. I do like it. A lot of, see, he has pointy shoes again. Every male character in this game has fucking pointy shoes. I don't know why. They gave them genie shoes. All right, so this one, 7 out of 10. Good, but nothing special. This skin right here, honestly, guys, this skin right here is pretty fucking dope. This skin right here for Scorpion is really sick. Really, really good. So I'm gonna give this one an 8. I actually like this look for him more than his default look. He still looks like a ninja, but he looks sort of like a samurai warrior ninja. It actually looks really good. I like, yeah, this costume right here looks awesome. But I can't give him a higher rating because we have better costumes coming up. All right, I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna go straight to the Deadly Alliance skin. I'm gonna give the Deadly Alliance skin a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, Deadly Alliance skin, because there's one Scorpion skin that surpasses all of these. But I think they did a really good job with the Deadly Alliance skin. I love the design. I love the flaming head, flaming skull, whatever you want to call it. All the shaders are really good for the most part, and they really did a good job. I love this skin. If it wasn't for this final skin, this would be the 10 out of 10 for Scorpion. But we have the Order of Darkness for Scorpion. And this right here might be the greatest Scorpion costume of all time. This skin right here, I remember the first time I saw this skin, I literally got goosebumps. Because I didn't even know that they were going to have like the Season of Spectre when I first saw it. I'm like, I really hope that you could get that skin, because if you can, I'm not picking any other skin. I went back on that promise because I need to mix it up with some variety. But this right here, in my opinion, is the best costume in Mortal Kombat 1. This Scorpion costume is probably my favorite Scorpion costume of all time. And that's saying something because we have MK9, we have Injustice Scorpion, we have MKX Scorpion is really underrated. I think his default look in MKX is amazing. We have UMK3 Scorpion, which might be too simple for some people, but for me as a classic, I always love those UMK3 ninja skins. I think this might be my favorite Scorpion skin of all time. Actually, you know, even MK11 Scorpion looked amazing. They've always done a really good job making Scorpion look badass, but I don't know, there's just something about this skin that appealed to me, and I think he just looks fucking awesome. So this is not only a 10 out of 10, it's an 11, 12, 13 out of 10. This is the best costume in Mortal Kombat 1 for me. And it doesn't matter what skin, what shader you put on him. This shader might be my favorite. It might be my favorite. But it's hard because you have these right here. You have Gold Scorpion. You have Platinum Scorpion. You have the default one, which I think might be the best. Actually, I think it's the best. I think this one is just my favorite. And then you have, you know, these other shaders. I don't think I need to like say more about this costume that hasn't already been said. This is the best costume in Mortal Kombat 1. And it's a 10 out of 10. Easy. Easy. Whew. Man, Scorpion. That costume is so good. I love it. Alright. Now let's move on to Liu Kang. Lord Liu Kang. Protector of Earthrealm. God of Fire. This is a great costume for him. Really good costume for him. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I love it. I love the new era God of Fire Liu Kang. Fire God Liu Kang. This skin is awesome. I love it. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it looks really good. I like Liu Kang's default look in this game a lot. So 9 out of 10 for that. This one's just unique. I mean, it's pretty much just the collector's edition Liu Kang statue, right? It looks a little weird, to be honest. It does look a little weird, but it's unique. Out of all the collector's edition skins, I think this might be the worst though, because you had MK11, you had the legendary Scorpion skin that looked great because it was just his default look, just with a special shader. And then you had Gold Scorpion and MKX, which was absolutely amazing. This is probably the worst one out of all of them, but I think it's still all right. His default look is way better. Don't get me wrong, but that one's like all right because it just looks like an action figure in the game. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I would give it a 5 because I think it's like for the most part, but just because he actually looks like the action figure in game, I'm gonna give it a little bit higher grade. So I'm gonna give it a 6. Now we have the Liu Kang, shirtless Liu Kang. Whoa! Look at all those tattoos, ladies and gentlemen. He has an Oni tattoo right there too. I think it looks cool. I actually like this skin quite a bit. And then you have the undead one. Kind of a little bit of a downgrade just because the tattoos look really cool in my opinion. But then again, you get a little bit more stylized with the blood all over him and the crying eyes. But this skin is pretty cool. I'm actually going to give it a 7 out of 10. I like this skin quite a bit for Liu Kang. But it doesn't beat his default skin. I think his default skin is like a perfect Fire God Liu Kang skin for him. I just think there's better skins that are 10 out of 10s in this game. Alright, Reptile. Hold on, let's put a mask on this mofo. I'm just gonna put whatever mask on him. So, Reptile's default look is a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna say right now, I remember seeing this design for him and I was like, holy crap, that might be the best design of all time for Reptile. To me, his design, the costume, how it's constructed, it fits with what he was in the story mode, but he also looks like a ninja. And that's all we wanted. They gave everyone like the best of both worlds. In my opinion, I think he should be a ninja more, because they definitely played on his, you know, his, wait, what do you call it? Satarian side? Like his outro is him turning into a Satarian. But I feel like they should highlight his human ninja side more. But as far as like his default look, I definitely think it's a 10 out of 10. He just needs more skins. He needs more variety with the skins, because this is the only Reptile skin that is acceptable in my opinion. But I think his default look is a 10 out of 10 for sure. This is probably the best that he's ever looked just as a default character. It looks really good, man. I love it. I love the skin. He looks like a classic ninja, or he looks like a ninja, but also he looks like a dungeon keeper. So I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. He looks amazing. Now we move on to his other skin. Man, I don't know, guys. There might be some people who might like this shit, but what the hell were they thinking with this? What kind of design were they going for with this skin? Were they trying to make him look a little bit like robotic? He looks a little bit like he has some robot armor or something. But the headpiece and yeah, this looks... Actually, this is one of the costumes that I hate the most in this game. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10. I hate this costume so much. The only reason I have it highlighted is because I was just gonna highlight this. Because at least, you know, he's undead here. So it's a little bit unique. And I just want to highlight the Season of Blood costumes, but I hate this skin. I think it looks stupid. This design is horrible for Reptile. How can you go from this right here, might be the best Reptile design of all time, to this shit? I don't know, man. This is like a 3 out of 10. You know what? Forget the Season of Blood. Get her out of my face. I'm never using that costume. What was I thinking? Gonna highlight that horrible skin, looking at it even closer. Horrible. Alright, SubZero. We have, obviously, SubZero and Scorpion always have the most costumes in the game. That's just how it's gonna be for the end of time. SubZero's default look, 7 out of 10. I like it. I like it, but he has better skins. Or he has a better skin. But I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright, Dia de Muerto, SubZero skin. I'm also gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I think it looks good. I think all of Dia de Muerto's skins you have for SubZero, Scorpion, and I forgot who else. But I like it. I actually like it. I remember I was rocking this for the most part at the start because, you know, switched it up a little bit. It was around Halloween time. Dia de Muerto SubZero skin. It looks good. I like it. So I'm going to give that a 7 also. Now, wait. Let's go to this one first. This costume looks not bad. But where's the blue, man? You need to have some blue with SubZero at least, right? Is this pretty much the default costume, just like a tiny bit different? I think it is, right? No, it's a little bit stylized in a different way, but I feel like this, he looks like a classic ninja. I'm fine with this one. This one's a 6 then. If I like this one and it's a 7, I'm gonna downgrade this to a 6. I think it's alright. It's alright. But this right here, another 10 out of 10 costume. Unfortunately, we have to pay like $10 for this shit. But Deadly Alliance, SubZero, 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. I think they did a great job with this costume. It looks amazing in game. Finally, we have like a actual traditional classic ninja look. I hope they bring back the UMK3 skins because those were my favorite classic ninja look. But this would probably be the only look that I use for SubZero until there's a better costume. Look at this Noob Saibot ass looking costume. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. I think all the Deadly Alliance skins are 10 out of 10, except for Scorpion, even though that is a 10 out of 10. But he has one better, so I don't want to give him 2 10 out of 10s, if that makes sense. But yeah, this costume right here is a 10 out of 10, guys. 100%. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's move on here. Johnny has a ton of skins too. Alright, so his default look. Go back to his default look. I have the Season of Blood one for him. This is actually, I like this. I would wear this myself. I like that a lot. But I think Johnny's default skin is 7 out of 10. That's good. It's good. It's alright. So 7 out of 10. This one, I don't know. This is a 5, man. This is just like basic, right in the middle. This right here is awesome. I love this. I love the jacket. A unique look right here for Johnny. It looks like he's on set for some sort of movie. I'm going to keep it with a 7 out of 10, though. Because I think his Indiana Jones skin is better. But I think this skin is pretty much equal to his default skin. All right, so now we have Indiana Jones, and I'm gonna give this skin an 8 out of 10 because I feel like it's better than his default and it's better than this one. Indiana Jones, Johnny Cage, 8 out of 10. But obviously, you guys know how I feel about Jean-Claude Van Damme. This skin right here, 10 out of 10, 100%. Van Damme in a Mortal Kombat game is a dream come true. If it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to highlight the costume for Season of Blood, you guys know I only use the Van Damme skin. I only use the Van Damme skin. It's a 10 out of 10. I still can't believe that they actually got Van Damme to be a premiere skin for Johnny Cage. Amazing. Amazing. Lee May. Ooh, look at that skin. Yes. Yes. Alright, so Lee May's default look, I think is, I don't know, man. I think it's just average. It's not even above average. It's just average. I'm going to give Lee May's default skin like a 5 out of 10. I think it's just like average, average, average. And then we have her other one, Union of Light. It looks average too. I'm going to give her a 5 out of 10. And now, the Deception Lee May skin is a 10 out of 10. I can't believe they brought this skin back. Obviously, it was different in Deception. If you guys remember, in Deception, she was half naked. Literally, she was half naked. So, in the modern NRS day, that is not going to fly. They are not going to do that as much as some people hate it. I'm like, I don't mind it. I don't care. Some people hate it. Some people don't care, like me. But I think for Lee May's skin, bringing this one back, one of her most iconic looks, maybe her most iconic look, I feel that they did a good job with it. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I personally love it a lot. Like I said, the DLC skins, the ones that you have to pay a shitload of money for, are all amazing skins, which pisses me off even more because some people are not going to have these amazing skins even though they want to buy it because they're rightfully so. They don't want to pay 10 bucks for it. But obviously, I'm a content creator, so I need to have everything on there because I'm going to play Lee May again in the future, and I need to have that beautiful skin because it's the only one I'm going to use. Kung Lao, he looks like Kung Lao. He looks like Kung Lao. I mean, what else could I say? This one too, he looks like Kung Lao. He just has some tattoos on him. I actually think this skin is a little bit better. It gives him a little bit more. So, but I don't like the colors. The first season of the Spectre, all the orange and the yellows, the McDonald's colors, I didn't like them too much. But I'm gonna give Kung Lao a 6 out of 10 because he looks like Kung Lao and he looks good. He looks good. Let's see, what other colors do I have for him? Yeah, he looks good. 6 out of 10 though. The other one is a 5 out of 10. This costume. I think it's a little bit worse because of the McDonald's action. Nah. I'm gonna give it a 5. This one's a 6. Just because he looks like Kung Lao. Looks good. Kenshi. Yeah, Kenshi looks like Kenshi. But Kenshi has always looked fucking badass. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. His default look is an 8 out of 10 in my opinion. I think he looks amazing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I love Kenshi's default design in this game. This specifically, just traditional looking Kenshi, I think this is a 9 out of 10. Because I actually feel that this default look is better than the MKX look for him. So I already thought MKX was a badass design. I feel like this design right here for Kenshi, his costume, his default costume with the red and black colors, I think it's a 9 out of 10. I love it a lot. Kenshi with a suit, I like it, but I think it's a downgrade from his default look. So I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. because I still love the suit on Kenshi. So I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. Got that pink suit too. I think got the purple suit, the purple inside shirt. Yeah, so the suit version of Kenshi's costume is an 8 out of 10. This one's a 9. And then this one, Samurai Kenshi. Yeah, this doesn't even compare to the awesome Samurai Kenshi from MKX. This is like a 4. I don't know what the hell is going on with his helmet, guys. What the hell, man?
So I'm not gonna give it a 3, but
yeah,
that one get out of my face.
Asra.
All right. So
Asra's default look actually looks really good.
She looks like pretty much traditional Asra except for the
hat.
On her default look,
a little bit more stylized,
but I
actually like it.
I like how clean it looks. Even though she has like crazy shoulder pads and you know the top is a little bit over the top, but for some reason it matches perfectly. It doesn't look out of place. Is what I'm trying to say. And then this is the Season of Blood one. It looks cool.
I think her default look is actually a 7 out of 10. I think it looks great.
It looks really good.
Now we have this one.
Union
of Light. Oh.
Mama
Asra, ladies and gentlemen. Damn.
This
costume is really good.
I'm gonna give it a
9 out of 10.
This costume
is really good.
Woo. And she has
her hat too.
Yeah, this is
a really good one.
It's just
under a 10. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 for me personally,
but it's super
close.
So she gets a 9
out of 10.
That
costume is awesome. I love it.
And then you have
this one, which is a special Order of Darkness. This is the one that we got for playing Kombat League.
I think this was cool too.
I like the hat.
I don't think
this is as good as her default though.
Yeah, I don't think
this is as good as her default. I think her default is better, even though the default doesn't have the traditional classic Asra hat.
I think this
is
a little bit
worse than the
so I'm
default.
gonna give
this one a 6 out of 10.
But it still looks good. Good job, Asra.
Yeah, this costume right here for Asra looks amazing.
Actually, you know what?
Asra.
I'm gonna upgrade
this to a 10 out of 10 for me. I love it. I seriously love this costume.
When I get to
Asra eventually,
this is a costume
that I'm gonna rock.
So I'm gonna upgrade this from a 9 out of 10
to a 10 out of 10.
And I have another upgrade that I'm gonna talk about at the end of
the video.
Which
a lot of people are gonna miss because this video is already centuries long.
But I like to talk a lot.
So
here we are
an hour into the fucking video. If anyone is still watching, write in the comments. I love you.
Baraka
looks like Baraka.
Any character
that I've given that looks like that character, and
I'm not.
Well, Kung Lao I give a 6.
But at least
Baraka, he has a little bit extra to his character that makes him better than he looked in some previous Mortal Kombat games. So I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 here.
But he looks like
Baraka. He just has that extra like tribal looking tattoo. He has the extra bones, spikes coming out of his shoulders.
I think he looks
better than the MK11 Baraka, even though he looks super similar. But
I like the way
he looks here more.
So I'm gonna give him
a 7 out of 10.
This costume
right here actually looks really cool too. I don't think it's better though.
Yeah, I don't think
it's better. Ooh.
Right here he
looks like that one bad guy from Blade.
From Blade 2?
From Blade 2?
That one.
Hold on. I need to put this costume on for him.
Just in case
I use him.
But it looks like
that evil vampire from Blade 2.
I think this one.
I think this specific color is an 8 out of 10 for him because it fits Baraka perfectly.
This specific
shader, Starving Beast,
fits Baraka
so perfect.
I think this is an 8 out of 10. This is probably the best look that he has with this specific shader. I think it's better than his default because it fits him so perfectly.
So I'm gonna give this specific one an 8 out of 10. Look at him.
That's Baraka
right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks good.
So that's an 8
out of 10.
Nitara, Megan Fox. Of course, Megan Fox is gonna get a bunch of different skins, right? All right,
so
her default look already I liked from the beginning, but it doesn't.
The hair is still kind of weird to me.
I don't know why they went with that pointy like. I don't know what you call it hairstyle, but the costume itself is awesome. It's just her hair makes it look a little bit weird. So I'm gonna give this a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Even with the different shaders, doesn't change her hair. All right, now let's move on to this one. I think this one's better, even though they did give her like these. I don't know. The hell is that? Like butterfly ears. But the skin, I think is better than the default. So I'm gonna give this. What did I give the first one? A 6. Ooh, okay. This color. This one would have been a 6 because, like I said, I don't like the McDonald's colors too much. But this one right here. This is a 7 for me. Because I like the skin, but the color I'm like, eh. But this right here, the skin with this color bumps it up to a 7. This one right here is the Season of Blood specific costume for her. I think it looks great. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This was the reason why I was playing Kombat League. I just needed to get a demigod so I get this costume. Excuse me. I think it looks good. I don't have her Season of Blood like boss costume because I don't want to play Invasions and I don't want to go through it. But they're kind of similar. It's just she's not undead in that costume. But costume-wise, I think it's unique. I think it fits in the Tara for sure. So I give it an 8 out of 10. I like it. But you have the Deadly Alliance Natara. Yes. Skin is absolutely amazing. It looks even better in game, I think. But this skin right here is just amazing. Like I said though, a lot of the DLC skins are the best skins in the game. But you have to pay $10 for them. It hurts. But I think for Natara, I was gonna get it no matter what because I love this skin. It looks amazing. Deadly Alliance Natara. One of my favorite skins in the entire game. I give it a 10 out of 10. I think this skin is the only one that you should rock if you have the Deadly Alliance skin. I think it looks so good. I give it a 10 out of 10. All right, let's move on now. What do we got next? Lord Garrus. All right. So Garrus looks like Garrus. He almost looks exactly the way he looks in MK11. They did give him a little bit extra. I think, right? They gave him the dragon tattoo. I'm pretty sure they gave him the dragon tattoo here. He looks slightly better than MK11, I think. He doesn't look as bulky. He looks a little leaner. So I'm gonna give Garrus a 7 out of 10 because he does, in my opinion, look better than he did in MK11. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 on his default look. Undead Garrus, Order of Darkness Garrus. I actually like this costume quite a bit, but I wouldn't rock it. I like his default look more. By the way, do I have the undead look for him? No, I don't.
No, I
Why
don't. Why does the undead look like the
right
default
there?
right there?
That's weird.
That's weird. I don't even have it.
But I wouldn't rock this costume over his default look, to be honest.
So
I'm gonna give this a
I'm gonna give this a 6.
I think it's good.
I think the costume looks awesome.
I wouldn't rock it.
I prefer the traditional Garrus.
See what colors?
Do we have?
Ooh, that one looks like an Injustice Brainiac color right there. This costume
looks good too.
But I actually do think his default costume looks better. Just traditional
Garrus.
Right here, he just has the headpiece that's a little bit different. What colors do I have? Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 6 as well.
Because I don't think these two costumes are better than the default, but the default isn't too crazy. It's just Garrus.
But I still think that
just Garrus looks better than these costumes that they decided to give him. The Frankenstein Garrus in MK11 was awesome. I love it. I love this. Like perfect because Garrus was literally created by Matt Titan at the time. It's perfect. They should have brought
that back here. Frankenstein Garrus.
That was awesome.
That was an awesome look for him.
All right, Havoc.
I'm gonna take away this crazy ass mask because I gave it to him just because. Where's the traditional looking Havoc mask?
I think it's this one,
right? This is like more traditional looking. This is like the closest traditional looking Havoc.
Right? Is it
that one?
Or is it? Which is the closest
one that looks like traditional Garrus? Or should we just go with default?
Let's just go with default.
Let's just go with default.
Garrus
for right now.
He looks funny as
hell with that.
With no mask on.
With that specific costume.
All right. So Havoc. I don't know how to feel about Havoc's actual costume.
I think it's a little much, to be honest.
It looks crazy
as hell.
It looks crazy as hell. But I mean,
that is Havoc.
Crazy as
mofo, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I just think it looks okay.
I don't hate it. But I don't love it. It's like since I don't I think it's a little bit better than average. But I mean his voice actor is amazing. Probably my favorite voice actor in the entire game.
I think he did a really good job.
The costume,
I didn't really feel the costume too much.
Let's change maybe putting this earpiece on him. He looks a little bit more traditional Havoc with this headpiece on him. I think with this headpiece on him, it might bump it up to a 7 because it looks more like traditional Havoc. I think they should have gone with this headpiece like right from the start instead of having his hair be all
the
out.
The hairstyle is
pretty cool.
Don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't fit Havoc in my opinion.
So
with this helmet on, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
I guess it's not
really fair because I could have switched gears for other characters to maybe make them look better.
So I'm gonna keep
the 6 out of 10 just because
it's not fair.
Just because I really like Havoc in this game.
Not gonna be that
biased.
This looks a
little cleaner, but it doesn't look like Havoc, if that makes sense.
Maybe this is like Havoc before he went mad, but this doesn't look like Havoc
too much.
Let me see what other
colors do we have here.
I do love me some Havoc in this game, but I feel like he needs more costumes. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. It looks like a generic type costume. This is a little bit better actually. I mean, it doesn't look like Havoc. It just looks like Con Ra or something. Fucking the Return of the Mummy. Emotep. I actually do think his skin is better than his default skin. Yeah, I like it. All right, so I think I would rock this skin more, but I think the skin is better if that makes sense. So I'm gonna give this skin a 7 out of 10. This one I would probably rock more. I had it on my favorites, which right now I haven't played Havoc in a bit. I gotta use him with this skin, but I do think the skin is better than his default and this look. So I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. 5, 6. All right, last character, ladies and gentlemen. The mustache man himself, Omni Man. I mean, what could I rate Omni Man because he looks like Omni Man. Just to keep it with every character pretty much that has looked like themselves. We just don't have anything else to compare him to from previous Mortal Kombat games. But he literally looks like Omni-Man, so I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. It's a good costume. But it's not like amazing because he just looks like himself. I mean, usually for DLC characters, they don't give them any extra skins that will make them look different. Especially guest characters, they usually keep them traditional. Well, in MK11, they gave a lot of different costumes because MK11 had a lot of costumes. Even for the DLC characters, each character had, I think, 5 different looks to them, which is fucking awesome. I wish they would have had that here. Fortunately, they don't. So I'm gonna give Omni-Man a 7 out of 10. It's a good costume. He looks like Omni-Man. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We went through the entire roster of Mortal Kombat 1, judging all the skins. I probably missed some because I don't have them. Some of the invasion skins I probably don't have. But overall, I feel like Mortal Kombat 11 needs more skins, man. I like the skins that are in the game because most of the skins I rated 6 out of 10 and above, which is good. But I just think more characters need more skins. But I don't want to pay for them. I'm gonna have to because, like I said, I'm a content creator. Like the Lee May one, a lot of these skins, you have to pay $10 for them, and they're like the best skins in the game. I hope that they bring out more skins, at least 1-2 more skins for each character. I mean, Mortal Kombat 11 had 5 skins for each character by default. And even though some of the skins didn't really change much on the character, some actually did, and it gave them completely different looks. I feel like we need more skins for every character. I mean, look at SubZero, Johnny Cage, and Scorpion have a crazy amount of skins, while other characters only have one extra skin. Molina has 3. Let's see who has 2. There's a couple characters that only have like 2 skins. I think Baraka only has 2 skins. I think he has another one, but I didn't unlock it from Combat League. But I feel like more characters need more skins. Overall, the skins in this game are actually really good. I like them. We just need more of them. And some of the best skins in the game, you actually have to pay for them, which is unfortunate. So I really hope that we get more skins and more skins that are free. I don't think the free part is going to happen. I know we're going to get more skins down the road. Last order of business. I want to upgrade Scorpion's Deadly Alliance skin from a 9 to a 10. I didn't want to give a character 2 10 out of 10 skins, but if they deserve it, they deserve it. So I know no one's gonna make it to the end of the video. If you did, let me know. But I'm upgrading Scorpion's Deadly Alliance skin from a 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next time. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next time.